Well, this is part of exploring, I guess. Ouch.
I'm trying to find some way to get them off you.
Oh! What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be exciting as long as we can get into this thing. We're going to be touring an abandoned resort. It was shut down in 2017. It's over 300 rooms. I don't even know the square footage, but it's humongous and it sits on this really nice private beach. We got to hike over to get here, but I can't wait to show you guys the inside as long as we're allowed. I think this will be a really cool video, so stick around and find out. All right, so we're actually over here on our beach right now. This is the beach that goes to our resort, and it looks like if we hike over these rocks right here, we can get over there to that resort. So we're gonna try it out. All right, it's a little shaky, but we're getting closer and closer. I can see the beach and the resort. We made it over the rocks. I'm getting closer to the resort. The beach is absolutely beautiful. It's a little unkept with the seaweed and stuff, but that's natural. All right, so that was the beach, and now we're entering the front of the resort, and I do see a yellow sign here. Can't read it yet. Hold on, I'm watching where I walk. Oh, it does not say no trespassing. It just says caution, close, enter at your own risk. So I take that as a full-on invite. Now let's see which way we should go. Guys, I'm actually gonna head up first, and I'm gonna make sure this is secure enough for Rhianna and the baby. I know it doesn't look great, but that's just one stair right there that's missing. The rest of these seem fine. So far so good.
So can we come up?
Come on. And that brought us up here to this landing area. There's the resort right there. This thing is so huge. It's so hard to find a way to get into this thing, but I think this is it right here. Let's see how far we can get into here. Well, this is part of exploring, I guess. Ouch.
I'm trying to find some way to get them off you.
Oh, God dang it. All right, we're actually going to go in the stairways now and make our way into the rooms to check those out. Now you can see all this has kind of been grown over, and all these doors just kind of push open, and you can walk right in, and you can see these places were super nice. The beds are still here.
Wow. Oh, look at the view.
And then you can tell how nice a resort this was. And this was your view. Let's see if this opens up.
Wow.
Now look, I'm not promoting squatting, but if you're gonna squat, this is probably the place to do it. Finally found our way up to what appears to be the lobby area, but this is locked off. So again, we're not going to remove any locks or break anything to try to get in, but I am going to try to kind of peek in this crack over here and see if you guys can see what's behind there. Let's see. Well, that didn't work, so I'm going to try to stand on this chair and show you in there.
Kinda.
Yeah, you can kind of see. It's all preserved. It's a nice lobby area. I'll put some pictures in here as well, so you guys can see what this used to look like. All right, now we're somewhere around back of the resort, and this said it was HR. Now please keep in mind, all these doors were already open. We're not breaking anything, breaking any locks, doing any of that. If it's open, we check it out. If not, we keep it moving. So this looks like a bunch of trash. And here's the HR room. This is just crazy to me. I mean, look, everything was just left behind. I'm trying to keep the camera off the wall because there's names and stuff, but it's just so crazy. Like the story behind this, I would love to know the whole story. And then over here, it's what appears to be the electrical panel room. Check this out. Now, there is no power to this resort right now, but I'm not going to be playing around in here just in case. And baby girl is not going in any of these rooms, by the way. Also, there's a bunch of shipment containers out here just completely full of supplies. And again, that all got left behind as well. I'm not going to go too far into here. I'm just going to kind of show you after my cactus scenario. I'm gonna watch where I'm walking. But yeah, again, everything just left behind. All these mop handles. So crazy. All right, so we just actually had the security guard pull up on us, but he was super chill. I just said, hey, we're checking out the resort. We didn't see any posted signs. He said, no, you're fine. Just, you know, don't hang out here too long. And he was really cool. He's actually the general contractor and security guard. So he's the one hoping to get the bid for this when it opens back up. And he did say they are in talks with a bigger resort buying this whole thing out and getting it open back up in a couple years. So that's kind of cool. And like I said, he was really chill. I thought for a second there we were going to get kicked out of here. All right, we're gonna check out another room or two, and then I'm gonna show you guys the grounds where the pool is and the shops and all that. And then finally the beach. It's such a nice resort. Like whoever buys this, they get it for a good deal, they will have no problem filling this thing up. Actually, fun fact real quick is that Rhianna's mom actually stayed here, I think 6 or 7 years ago.
In 2007.
Okay. What's that, 13, 14 years ago?
Yeah, but it feels like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, because this has been like this since 2017, since Hurricane Irma and Maria, that they did a really good job with security here because A, there's no vandalism, no graffiti, nothing's broken. It doesn't look like there's been a lot of stuff stolen. All the furniture is still here. And there's no people like living here from what I see, which I would think this is where people would come to stay if they wanted somewhere to live. So security's on point.
There's plenty of rooms to pick from.
Oh yes, it's so crazy. It literally looks like somebody just stayed here.
Or it has not stayed here. It looks like it's ready for guests.
Oh yeah, I know. This is crazy. This is what it looked like in 2017, waiting for guests before the hurricane hit. You
know what? If we didn't book our hotel room and we knew about this, we could have just stayed here. Look at this view.
Enjoy the views. Wow.
Guys, man, wish I had $145 million laying around so we could just scoop this up. I'm going to try to do my best to give you a bathroom tour, but they're super dark because they're in the back of the room. I've turned my flash on. Maybe at least you'll get an idea. I know the lighting's not going to be great.
It'll be just like our before photos, before videos from home.
But really nice tiled stand-up showers. I got some black mold there. Not good. It's just such a shame that this thing, you know, has been sitting this long. It's just crazy. Even the coffee's been left here setting out, you know. Hey, Rhianna, you want to make us a couple cups? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
No wonder there's mold in here. Come in the light. It is so hot and humid in here. I'm just like covered in sweat and soaking wet.
All right, so here's a room that's either been, you know, vandalized or just wasn't finished yet. They were drinking plenty of wine while working on it. But it looks like it just wasn't finished yet because the countertops and everything, it looks like it was just getting worked on. And they never got around to finishing it before the hurricanes came. And this looks like it heads out to the roof terrace, which is kind of cool. Kind of feel like Richie Rich or something, and I have this whole place to myself. Oh, and this is going to give you a better view of the entire resort. Sorry about the wind. And a view from the terrace. Some more damage here. But it's hard to even notice the damage when you're walking because you just see this. I know I keep showing you guys this view, but isn't that amazing? Apparently all 300 rooms in this side of this resort have views of the ocean. All right, now we're heading down to the pool, spa, and I think it's like the shops area.
Restaurant.
Oh, restaurants. And these stairs are a little shaky. Again, it doesn't say do not enter, but it does say caution, enter at your own risk. But that's actually where we're staying, up on that hill. So those are the units that we're in. And we just had to walk down here across the beach. All right, this is a little bridge that goes over to the restaurants and I think the spa. And there's your empty pool and pool bar with a view of the ocean. You guys give me 1,000 likes, I'll come back and jump in this green water. Now we're headed into what used to be the Mangrove Restaurant and Bar. It's so weird because it looks like, I mean, with minimal work, you could just open this right back up within a few days.
You're still on there. Wow.
$10 for a Blue Virgin Islander. It's probably like $16 now. Thanks, inflation.
It's probably a blue motorcycle.
Oh, look, the Tuesday special.
Wow.
We don't do prime rib around here.
Wow, this is so crazy.
The buffet. There's still some. Oh, watch my toes. What is that? Salt, sugar, or something?
How many times did we say crazy in this video?
Yeah, I've said crazy for quite a few times, but I mean, what other word are you going to use? Think about all the investment money tied up in this and the investors and everything else. And like, how is that working in the background? Are people still getting paid? Are people losing their butts? My guess is when this thing just shut down like this, people are losing their butts, but that's just my guess.
Well, somebody came in here and drew wieners in the dust on all these glass things.
Oh, they did. Check that out. You might have to blur that. I'm not sure if that's sensitive.
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
They just drew it a few months ago, too.
I said
Out of all the things you could say, you say wiener, and then out of all the things you could draw, you draw wieners.
I said wiener because I thought the other word would get flagged. And wiener doesn't sound as bad for YouTube.
All right, Rhianna, drink up. It's vodka.
Oh, God.
Do it.
You're going to fall.
All right, let's see what else we can get into. A closer look at the pool area down here. Looks like somebody either threw in or the wind blew in a bunch of the lawn chairs. Basketball goal is still standing, and so is the volleyball net. Like I said, I mean, relatively speaking, it's not in terrible condition for just sitting here with all the weather it has to go through. And I don't know if it's been through any other smaller hurricanes, but all this was done from Maria and Irma. And I'm not going to tell you the date because I forget now. I believe it was 17 or 18 is when that happened. 17 makes sense because that's a lot of the dates that we see around the resort. But now I'm going to take you to see the beach. And that ends us back here at the beach, which I already showed you on the way in. And now we're going to close this video out. I know I usually close them in the kitchen when I do the flips, but too dark in these. All right, so we're now here in this like little grotto area, and Baby B's over there playing foosball. But this was actually really cool.
Yeah, this was awesome. Like, I never thought I'd get the chance to be in a multi-million-dollar resort that was this nice, and after it's closed, which is incredible, but also sad because of all the wasted potential and, you know, the tragedy that went along with it. But I feel like it's not in that bad a condition for what I was expecting.
No, and someone's going to get a great deal on this. We heard that it's 300 rooms, and it was for sale for $45 million. I did the numbers on my Instagram, and just a rough estimate, this place at $300 a night, which is really low, after a $145 million loan, on a 20-year term at 6% interest, this place could cash flow roughly $450,000 a month. Now, I've never ran a resort before, so I was completely doing educated guesses on the numbers. But either way, I think we can make it work on $450,000 a month.
Yeah, so we're going to put in an offer later today.
Right. I think I'm going to lowball them at about $120 million.
Good idea.
That's all the cash I got on me at the moment, so, you know, forgive me. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this tour, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the video. This is not a normal video for this channel, but we were on vacation, saw this opportunity, and thought it would be cool and interesting for you guys to watch. And we'll see you guys when we get back to the mainland, the States, and to film some more before and after videos.
We're sad to leave, but
Yep.
we'll see you soon.
See you later.